I made a video today talking about the shift. If you haven't checked that video out, please click on this link right here. The reason why I'm coming again to make a video, I just wanted to explain, right, the 14 signs and the symptoms that you have shifted into this new reality or the 5th dimension. This way you'll be able to actually gain a better understanding, because I want you to be so alive. I'm 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 so alive. Come repeat this after me. I am so alive. I'm 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 so alive. You are so alive. I'm giving you all the positive energy, cosmic light, eternal blessing, eternal healing. Receive it well. Keep it inside. Put it elsewhere and give it to somebody else by sharing this video right now. Somebody might be actually looking for the symptoms and signs so that they can actually better understand what is really happening in their body. We are all shifting, and it is just a wonderful experience, and I don't want anybody missing out. So it is important that you press this like button, share this video so that people don't actually miss out on this video as well. It is very, very important. The world is shifting, and personally, again, I don't think that the world will ever shift again currently at this stage. Everything that is happening, it is a confirmation. People are learning a lot about themselves. Actually, people don't care about anything that's not real anymore. People want the reality. That is why you go online, celebrities are dying. Anybody that has to actually be connected with anything that is low and low vibration, people are just dying, because that planet or that world is now ended. The world of the system is actually falling. It is crumbling. It is getting destroyed. And it leaves you with the energy shift that you're actually embarking on, because you chose and put it upon yourself that I want to be in the spiritual journey. I don't want to be left, I don't want to be left alone. I just want to be a part of this, because I don't want to be in the old world experience anymore. I want to be shifting into this new world. And right now, I'm just going to give you all the signs, the 14 signs, without wasting time, right? Without wasting time. The 14 signs in order for you to actually better understand what is really, really happening. Come, let us do the breathing technique. Let us breathe in, focus to our first eye, and revitalize our energy. Can you feel that? Your mind is clear, your vision is clear, you have so much confidence. Your voice, the sound of your voice, every word you're uttering right now has so much power and confidence, because you know what you're speaking about. You know what is it that you're saying. You're filled with so much energy because you just used your first eye to revitalize your energy. Listen, if you're new here on my channel, I welcome you. We do this breathing technique to actually give us that energy that we need. I want you to keep on doing this breathing technique 3 times before you sleep in the morning. 3 times before you wake up in the morning, 3 times afternoon, and 3 times before you sleep. It is very, very important. You want to keep up with this in order for you to actually become this great version of yourself. That goes without saying. Don't let anybody stand in your way. If you are practicing spirituality in this way, you will always be very far ahead everybody, and you'll understand what's happening in this world. Now, talking about the 14 signs and symptoms to actually let you know that you're currently shifting or have shifted into a different reality, right? And obviously your body had to go through all of this phase as a confirmation for you to actually know and say, yes, I'm living in this new world and I'm part of the great shift that has just happened. Now, the first important one that you guys might be experiencing right now is the flickering of white light. The flickering of white lights, this happens when you enter a room or anywhere that you might actually find yourself in. Then you see the lights are now flickering, right? Sometimes those lights, they become so dim, and usually it happens that those lights just burst, they just explode or stop working. That is the first sign that you're currently shifting, and now you're moving into a different reality whereby now your energy is actually filtering everything that is around you. So this happens most of the time. This might happen in your room before you sleep. When you wake up, you start to see flickering of light. You bought a light yesterday, but for some reason now it's actually dim. You're like, what just happened? It was you. Your energy now is connected to the high source that keeps on actually changing everything around you. So that is the first sign that happens if you want to actually say that, am I shifting into this new reality? It is up to you. How are you feeling? Does that happen? Reply there on the comment section and let us know. Number 2, your body has started to vibrate for no reason. And this happens mostly when you're sitting in a meditation, lotus position during a meditation. Now your body is actually starting to vibrate, right? You're hearing some bars in your ears. Psst, every time. What is happening? Am I going crazy? No, you're not going crazy. Relax. I'm here. You're not going crazy at all. That is you going through this experience, feeling this energy as you are now shifting into this new reality. The bars in your ears, you're receiving downloads that will later become informational to you. And you start to actually now connect with things that you never thought you were ever going to be in connection with. See, all of this is a download which you are receiving in order for you to actually expand your field. This is a connection to your aura, to your energy, and to every surroundings of anywhere you go all the time. You're starting to get attraction because of all this reality that has started to shift. And which is a beautiful thing. It's just a wonderful experience. Some people go through this and some people don't. But most importantly, if you're feeling this a buzzing in your ears, that is a confirmation that now you're shifting into this new reality. Number 3, feeling dizziness and nurses, right? You're feeling dizzy for some reason. That is why it is important for you to actually prepare yourself when you have to actually embark on your spirituality. Usually this will actually it's not going to actually result in you having to black out at all, but you're just going to feel a type of way, right? You're now shifting into this new reality, and therefore things are going to come in different ways for you to actually experience something you never thought that you were going to experience in your whole entire life. So you having to go through dizziness, your mind is preparing and shifting you into this new reality. So that's where now it is important for you to ground yourself, right? It is important. Every time you go through the symptoms, you have to ground yourself. Be around nature. Continue doing your sun gazing. Let your diet be one with you so that you can actually be able to control all of this energy, because it is the pure essence of it. It is wild, but so beautiful at the same time. And you want to actually be a part of it. Number 4, you feel like you're floating or falling. Now, this is one of the greatest experience about you having to actually embark on this journey when you have to move into a different reality, right? That is the 5D or any other high dimension. You feel like you're floating, but you're not moving, but you're floating. You feel like you're floating. You can actually tell that I've just floated right now. This usually happens if you're walking. Sometimes you feel like you're falling away. It's not easy. Like it's not so easy to actually explain this. However, you literally feel like you are falling away, and it's just an alarm awakening thing. What is really happening in me? You become so interested. If you're going through that symptom, definitely you should know that you are shifting a reality, and it is just a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. All you have to do is let go and accept what is happening. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to stop it. Don't panic. All you do is ground yourself, be one with yourself, and everything will be okay. You will be okay. Now, the fifth one is your heart racing. Usually this happens, you feel like your heart is racing too much. Sometimes you feel like you need a medical attention. Well, if it's not stopping, you should actually do that. I'm advising you to do that. But usually this feeling goes away. It's just you getting to be overexcited by your higher self. Your higher self is the one that's getting excited that now it is starting to shift reality and moving into a higher consciousness. So this goes back to your heart, because your heart is connected with everything that is of nature. That is a strong connection. Before your glands start to actually, progress in your mother's womb, your heart is the first one that gives you that connectivity, right? That is why the heart is filled with the greenness of it, because the heart is green. Let me repeat that. That is why the heart is filled with the greenness of it, because the heart is originally green, not red. The heart that is connected to your heart chakra is a high vibration that connects you with everything. That is a healing sensation. Now your heart is getting too excited because it knows what's actually happening and what's about to actually take place. It can't even wait. So that's when now it comes in to actually do those breathing techniques. The breathing techniques will help you calm you down. Your heart will be in control, right? You'll actually have control over it within your mind. When you do the breathing techniques, you're prolonging your life, right? You're giving yourself to live very long, and therefore it is mostly healthy for your heart. That is a fifth symptom and a sign. Before we go any further, let us go to an air break, and when we come back, we shall continue with all the symptoms and the signs you need to know and confirm that you are ascending and going into this new reality. Find out after the break. And welcome back. You are back into this great experience of being part of the great channel, Sun Ascended Masters. You are a sun gazer. Are you a happy sun gazer? Are you a proud sun gazer? It is important to always sun gaze in order for you to have all that power to grow spiritually and be an ascended master. Keep that in mind. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. Don't forget to meditate. Don't forget to sun gaze. Don't forget to actually do yoga. Don't forget to detox your body each and every week. And don't forget to keep up with a healthy diet. It is very, very important. Now, moving on. The sixth symptom, right, is you having to experience splitting of headaches. This usually happens. You feel like there's something wrong with your head. Okay? Now it's like being separated. You're feeling this pain. The other day, you feel the pain on this side. Going on to the next day, you're feeling the pain on that side. It's like your head is splitting into two. You don't know what to do. You want to throw it away. You're drinking medication, but it's not actually helping you. You are receiving an influx of so much energy within your mind, your crown activity, that is literally opening up into this great field of experience. And therefore, you're going through your splitting headache. It's like your head is splitting into two. Before it can actually be in unity again, it needs to split up in order for it to actually regenerate your cells accordingly. Then it goes back again. Obviously, this will happen in a physical way that you feel it. But usually it becomes hyped up under the full moon. Like I've explained to you what the full moon really does. It really does charge up and makes things much more worse. But this feeling will go away. This is just a confirmation that you are currently shifting reality and going into a different dimension. So always keep this in mind. Nothing wrong. If you want this to actually be control, go and ground yourself. Continue what you're doing. Meditate, feel so alive, be connected with nature, and be one with it. You will be able to have control over the splitting headache. So keep that in mind. Do your breathing technique. Your breathing technique will calm you down. If you're receiving so much power within you, you'll be able to actually have control over it. Now, symptom number 7, right? Your desired reality feels a little too real. Have you ever had a dream that was so lucid and so vivid you weren't sure if whether or not you're asleep or awake? Now, that is the one confirmation. Out of every confirmation that I've said, or out of all the symptoms that I've actually told you, this is the one result, if you actually come to this point, that is a confirmation that you are waking up. Literally, you've woken up. And now your body knows about this. And now is ready to even go even further and embark into this reality. Because it is too excited, right? It is too excited and it wants to be one with this new experience of the reality, because your higher self knows this already, but your body is going through that feeling because it is excited to actually experience it all. Number 8, your current reality looks and sounds so fake. You're like, picture yourself walking in the fog, right? Like you're walking in the fog, okay? But you don't know that you're really walking in the fog. You feel like there's something wrong with the space you're currently in right now, but you can't put a finger on it. You're like, there's something going on. Usually this happens, you actually step outside for the first time. Like in the morning you wake up, you step outside and you're looking into the sky. You're looking everywhere. Like, what the hell is happening? You feel it inside that something is happening, but you just can't put a finger on it. That is a confirmation that you are shifting into this new reality. And it's just an experience which it is so wild, at the same time calm. You're having to actually go and experience all of this. It is important for you to actually experience the symptoms, because it is something which you're going to use to teach the ones that are going to come and experience the very same thing and don't know what is it all about. So it is very important. Keep these experiences in your mind so that you can actually guide somebody else as well. Number 9, you're unusually feeling tired. You're not a person who usually just gets tired, especially if you haven't done anything the whole entire day. But for some reason, you're feeling tired, right? You're feeling tired. Your shoulders have so much tension. You don't understand what's happening. Why? Because when you're transitioning into this new reality, you're just going to be so tired for no reason, right? When you're feeling this tiredness, you become so lazy, because your body wants you to actually relax. Sometimes you might actually feel like sleeping. You need to sleep and let go. Just let go. Your body wants you to relax and be prepared for this transition so that it can actually happen well. There's so many things it's fixing inside of your body, because most of the time you become you become into this reality in your sleep. You're becoming so active. Your energy now is becoming very active, to the point that you will be tired throughout the whole entire day because of this transition. You are shifting into this new reality, and it comes so much challenges. That is why you always have to prepare yourself. Be in nature, ground yourself, walk with your barefoot, and you'll be able to actually have control over the symptoms without you having to panic. Oh my God, I need to go to a doctor. Because most of the time, even though you're going to a doctor, it doesn't really help. Instead, it is actually stopping all the transition from happening. So you must be mindful and keep this in your mind. Number 10, having to feel so numb. Feeling so numb. What is happening? I'm feeling so numb. Explaining this, usually it happens that you feel like you're literally floating, right? You feel like your body is floating, but it's in the same position, not moving an inch at all. Okay? Not moving an inch this time. You're in one position, but you literally just felt like you're floating. Most of the time, this happens if you're sitting in the toilet. Most of the time, this happens if you're in the toilet, sitting there doing your business. You're going to feel it strongly there. I happen to know that toilets are like portals, different portals in the whole entire house. So when you're there, Now you're starting to actually feel like floating. You're sitting doing your business, but you're floating for some reason. And it's so exciting. You're asking yourself, what just happened? What am I going through? What did I just feel? That is the numbness, right? You can feel the movement of your body, but you're still in one position. That is a sign number 10. Number 11, this is a very interesting one, right? You're starting to see blurry visions of things that are really not there. I know most of you guys experience this if you're now transitioning into this new reality. Obviously now you're opening a different reality where else there's spirits that exist in that reality, and you're having to actually see all of that. You are seeing it with your first eye. That is why you're able to see things that are not really there, to the point that you're actually going to ask somebody else, did you just see what just passed there? This person's going to be like, no, you're crazy, something is wrong with you. It is because you're transitioning now. Your first eye is experiencing this power, the psychic power for you to be able to see things that are not really there, but they are there in a different reality because you are shifting realities. So that is a confirmation that you are now going into a different dimension, and obviously things are going to actually come there revealing to you. Number 12, I know that a lot of you feel connected to this one. For some reason you just you feel homesick. Not literally saying that you are sick, but you're like yearning for the home which you know is yours. Because now you've just come to realize that the place that you're in right now is not the place that you really belong into at all. You don't belong there, right? Inside of you, you're feeling it so much that I belong elsewhere. Now you feel like you want to go to that home right now. You want to go to that home right now. You're going outside looking into the stars because there's a feeling that tells you that your home is right there. And you should never ignore that feeling. This tells you now that you are transitioning now into this new reality. You're shifting and you are just homesick. I don't belong here. I feel like crying. I want to go to my real home because I know that when I'm there, everything is just going to be okay. Everything is going to be well, right? I'm not going to go through everything that I'm going through right now currently because you just want a done deal now. You're tired of this. Number 13 is a very interesting one. I know definitely that you guys actually go through this most of the time. For some reason, you're smelling and tasting things, right, that are not there at all. It is not there, but you can smell it. It is not there, but you can taste it. Your senses now are getting too over heightened. I'll make it an example. I know that a lot of you guys go through, and this, I think it happens based on what is your star sign and your element. Most of you guys, you feel like something is burning. You're in your room, minding your own business, or you're doing your meditation, but you feel like there's a burn that is so genuine, like someone just light up a fire or a bush is just burning. You feel like there's a smoke somewhere outside the house or within the house sometimes. You feel like you're detecting some smell of something that's actually burning. That's what I'm talking about when you have to smell things that are not there. But it is there because you're actually smelling it. For some reason now, you're feeling a taste of a delicious food or fruit. You're like, you can literally feel it that you actually just tasted it. But it is not there. That is a confirmation that you are transitioning now. You're shifting into this new reality. And the experience is just too exciting because you don't know what's happening. You should calm down. Nothing wrong is actually happening. You're upgrading, your body's upgrading, and your senses now are getting too over heightened. Now the last one, which is the most important one as well, number 14, right? Now your script is getting to be played. Like your script is playing out. Everything that you have been manifesting all this time, you have been wishing for, is coming to reality. Everything that you've been hoping for some reason now, things are actually working and operating according to how you were envisioning your life. Things are coming together. That is a confirmation saying that everything that you've actually been hoping for is coming into one, is coming into this reality. You are taking it into your reality existence as you are shifting into this new dimension. Now everything are working out so easy. Now you're getting the focus you need. Your plans are going ahead. Everything that you've been hoping for, everything is just falling in place without you having to work so hard for it. And that is why, because you are transitioning. You are moving into this new reality, and it brings nothing but great excitement with a beautiful, wild experience. Listen, you came here to this channel with your matric certificate, your higher certificate, your diploma, your degree, your PhD, your master's, to gain another certificate for you to actually understand how energy works, how the energy of the sun operates. You have come here to join the Sun Ascended Masters because you are a sun gazer. And this thing makes you so alive because you're so happy to be in the sun all the time, and which is a beautiful thing. And I want to say that thank you for joining this channel, for expanding it to grow, and for it to actually be so strong. Listen, I'm giving you all the positive energy, cosmic light, eternal healing, eternal blessing. Receive it well, keep it inside of you, take it elsewhere, and give it to somebody else by sharing this video right now. Somebody might be wondering, what is happening with me? Some people don't know that they're actually going through this shift. Oh my God, what is happening? That is why I'm saying it is wise for you to share this video with everybody so that people can find their way to understand what they are going through right now. People must know that now they have shifted, and it's time for them to prepare this reality with some great things that's going to actually change their life. And I'm saying, I'm so alive. I'm so alive, I'm so alive, I'm so alive, I'm so alive, I'm so alive. Repeat after me, let's go. I am so alive. I am so alive, I'm so alive, I'm so alive, I'm so alive, I'm so alive. Again, listen, don't forget to meditate. Don't forget to sun gaze. Don't forget to keep up with the healthy diet. Don't forget to detox your body every single week. And don't forget to do yoga. Listen, if you want to keep up with you having to ascend high, you need to actually follow these principles. I guarantee you they're going to help you out in order for you to actually be in this new experience where you're going to be alive and be one with your higher self and change your life for the greater good. You are here because you want to actually bring this great version of yourself, forgetting about everything that keeps you in a low vibration. You want to be in a high vibration. Practice all of these principles, and I'm promising you, they're going to put you so high, you won't actually understand what's happening. I'm saying love and cosmic light.
In this world, there are so many things which you can achieve when you are alone.
It is always good for you to always have that high.
It is very important to do these things first thing in the morning when you wake up. Don't wake up and then you start to think about food. You wanna have your breakfast. Breakfast is not good at all. It slows you down anyway. But when you wake up, the first thing that you want to do